dispersed camping outside of the Grand Canyon. Seemed really hard. I was having a really hard time getting directions to any of the places I was reading about, but I finally found what seemed like directions. Okay, I wonder if I can go off. That's a spot. I'm turning around. I was just gonna say, I have been going up this dirt road for quite some time, and it's telling me I still have like 20 more minutes up it, and I'm like, I just don't think this is anywhere near the Grand Canyon. I have a feeling when I head that way, we're a ways away, which is fine. I'm gonna do a little on this road. It's fine because there's no one in sight. Like, this is quite literally middle of nowhere. But I found a spot that I can pull off, and it's probably not exactly where I was going. I was definitely having this moment with following my GPS, like, okay, just trust that this is taking you to a legit spot. I was like, I have a feeling it's just not. I'm just gonna be on the top of a mountain with nowhere to sleep or park the RV, but I was willing to find out, but I think I found something that's gonna work. I'm gonna focus on driving now, so bye. So this cat right here is my little cuddle monster. She loves to cuddle. This cat right here is not so much a cuddle monster. He doesn't really like to cuddle, and in fact, when I try to cuddle him, like, his version of cuddling is like sitting right next to me, and if I try to wrap my arms around him and smother him, which it takes all my self-control not to, because when I do, he gets up and leaves. So our driving time, however, when we drive, he hops right up on my lap. This is right where he wants to be the whole time we drive. So driving time is time for me and Mr. Pick, huh? Driving time is time for mamas and pickles. This is our time together. And the sister, her little face or body is usually right up there. But she, oh, now she's back on the bed. I think they're both ready to, like, get out and explore. So we're gonna do that. Here is the campsite. There's a little fire ring. Like I said, the road is just right there, which I don't really love. I wish I was like more hidden, but it's fine. We're gonna have the door open the opposite way of the road. So hopefully if people drive past, they don't need to recognize that it's a cute pink kitchen with a cute young girl and two cute little cats. Whew. Okay, we made it. We made it, guys. Let's go explore. I love this spot far more than the spot we were at in Zion that we left for that reason. I said, if I'm gonna be stuck somewhere for a few days, I want it to be somewhere I love. And so that's the plan. We're gonna spend a few days here. I'm gonna make a bunch of TikTok videos with my herb stuff. I'm gonna get a bunch of my herb work done. We're gonna tan, we're gonna relax, we're gonna read, we're gonna journal, we're gonna play instruments. And then in a few days, when it's cooled down, we're gonna go hiking in the Grand Canyon. I love this plan. I also have a friend who has an airstream park outside of the Grand Canyon, and we are gonna go visit that for a night just to check it out for fun, because why not? I've heard so many good things about it. So I'm really excited to be here. This feels great. It's your brother. No, Pick. Hey. No. Pickle, no. Pickle, no. Hey, get out of there. Oh, God. Need to start grabbing my camera when I leave this place. I did get some iPhone footage, but the cats and I went on a little adventure out there. Fancy led the way, Pickle followed, but it was like the longest and farthest we went. In fact, Pickle either got anxious or started getting too hot because he started panting. He needed a drink, I don't know, it was a little scary. He was okay, but so it was like, okay, we gotta get brother back to the house, and Fancy did not want to. So I'm glad that she loves the spot because we're here for a few days. And it seems like this has been her favorite so far. I just barely finished doing Pilates out there. And now I'm making dinner. I'm snacking on some sugar snap peas. Oh no, I'm ripping the bag as I cook, as well as eating my raw carrot salad, which a pea just fell into. For dinner tonight, I am currently cooking onion and garlic in beef tallow. I'm gonna cut up a zucchini and add this, and then I'm gonna add some ground beef, and then I'm gonna cook some rice, and then I've got cilantro, avocado, and I'll probably do a drizzle of like hot honey. So we're doing a little beef taco bowl situation tonight. Pick is in his sister's spot. This is where she's usually resting, but he's there tonight. And Fancy is resting on the bed. And it's a mess in here. Every time I cook, I have to pull like everything out because everything is buried underneath each other. And so 90% of the time that we're in here, it looks like this. A lot of cooking, a lot of cleaning, and then remaking the messes so far in this place, but that's just the price of living life this way, I guess. Fancy decided she wanted back out. She really likes this spot, and I do too. Fancy, hi beautiful. After a long day of napping, Fancy decided she's ready for her adventure today. Picky stayed back today because he's being a lazy boy. But this is what we've been doing. We've been letting Fancy just lead the way. And it looks like she found the road. How great. The good news is, in over 24 hours, I've seen 2 cars on this road, so I think we're okay. I wear the fanny pack, and I just hook her leash here so it can be hands-free, and then in here I've got my stun gun and my taser. So that is the vibes for our walks, you know? I'm someone who typically is like, nothing's gonna happen, but we keep the goods on us, okay? And when we do this is the first time we've gone without Pick. He just follows right along with us. I think if I would have left the RV door open longer, he probably would have come out. But we did that yesterday, and then I was like, we're going too far. I can't just leave the RV door open. And so I had to put her leash underneath a rock so it couldn't move, and run back to the RV and close it. And it was like the saddest thing ever, running away from them in the woods. And I was like, Fancy just sat there and watched me, and they didn't seem distressed, but I was like, oh, like just the feeling of this, just like leaving them alone in the woods and running away made me really sad. So today I said you snooze, you lose, but now I'm feeling guilty about it. He would probably love to be out here with us. So I think in the future I'll just pick his ass up and put him outside the ground and lock the door, and then we can leave. But he's safe there. He's just missing out on an adventure is all. And he likes adventures, doesn't he? Doesn't he? Although yesterday we had to head back sooner for him. He was ready to go back, and she was not pleased. I said, you gotta be a team player, sis. Your brother is in need of going back home. And she wasn't too happy about it. What do you think? Are we exploring together? Do you like it here, Mama? Yeah, beautiful. Every so often on our adventures, she finds a spot and she just wants to sit and hang out. And so that's what we do. We sit for however long we need to. And just breathe and just be. Cats are great creatures to learn presence and Zen from. Constant meditation with these yahoos, huh? Zen masters. Hello, we are officially leaving the campsite. I got everything packed up and ready to go. I went on a little walk around the land just to say goodbye, thanked it for protecting us. We are now headed more toward like the south rim of the Grand Canyon. We're gonna stop at a Whole Foods that's about 3 hours away and kind of do a grocery run, or a little restock, refresh. I'm definitely gonna need to find a place to dump the tanks. I will say my black tank is never ever going to get close to being full. Water goes quick though when you cook and do dishes as much as I do. I'm taking like military showers. Like my shower water is on for like 1 minute. And I'm also trying to maybe even less than a minute, to be honest. I'm also being very conscientious when I like wash dishes. But yeah, that gray tank fills quick and the water goes fast, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to stay put in one place for more than like a couple of days without switching that out. Let's see, I was up here for like 3 days and I've got like a third a tank of fresh water left, it says, and the gray tank is 2/3 of the way full, so I don't know. Oh, I'm supposed to turn there. Hold on. I don't know how much longer those tanks would last us, but we're gonna do a little reset and then head to my friend's Airstream glamping resort to spend a couple of nights there and then do some hikes in the Grand Canyon. We are still driving through just like the forest and I came across a fallen tree in the middle of the road, like a big one. And I saw if I went down to the right, I could kind of like go around, which thank God, but it was like a kind of a steep drop. So that sent me on a ride. Fuck, you guys, I don't know what to do. Because look, there's another fallen tree. And I don't think I can go around this one, and then I see that there's another one up ahead. Okay, so I guess we're gonna try to move this tree. It's big. There's not a way around this one. Okay, we're gonna go try to move the tree. Look at what the fuck I'm wearing. This is crazy. Not a chance. Not me actually thinking there was a chance I could move that. Okay. Deep breaths. Dude, the cats are probably tweaking. Fuck, bro. Okay, this is the scary part. Right here, we've got kind of a sharp turn and a bit of a ditch, but we've got this. We've got this. Please. Oh. I got it. We did it. We did it. Okay, we made it to the Whole Foods. I just did some grocery shopping. I'm gonna put all this away before we hit the road again. And then I also got myself a piece of pizza because it's what, like 4 p.m. and I haven't eaten since breakfast and I'm starving. So, safe to say I'm super excited to eat that. I'm like ravenous right now. Look at how cute this is. Okay, we made it to the outpost. This is my friend's little Airstream glamping resort just outside the south rim of the Grand Canyon. It is so freaking cute. There is a sauna and cold plunge, I think, just over that way. But then every Airstream unit has its own little private jacuzzi. Slay. I'm gonna hot tub underneath the stars tonight. I hear they're beautiful. Definitely gonna sauna and cold plunge. And look at how freaking cute it's decorated. What do you think, Beba? Every little detail is perfect. The lighting. Are we kidding? Obsessed. The beaded curtains. Love, love, love. Look at how glorious. I feel like this is what I want my future home to look like. So retro, so 70s. Obsessed. Fancy just looks too damn perfect in here. Look at her lounging. Look at her lounging right there. Okay, I am ready for the sauna, swimsuit on. I did decide to go out and get a bag, pack a bag of food for things I would need, just so I could feel more settled in here. So I brought breakfast stuff, I brought stuff to eat, dinner and snacks tonight, and I also brought out the treats. We're gonna have treats tonight, and I also got a Poppy, and I brought electrolyte mix so I can have a yummy bev because I have not been drinking enough water the last few days, and if I'm gonna go sit in a sauna and then hot tub, I should probably get some like hearty electrolytes in me. So there's the plan for the night. Dog parks right there, and then here we've got the cold plunge and the sauna. We're back for more. We did this last night and we're coming back for round 2. Good morning. This is where we camped last night. Hi, Piak. The Colorado River is down there. It is really a glorious, glorious spot. Check that out. I woke up at 6:30, which is a lot earlier than I have been waking up, and this is the time I would like to wake up. I want to be able to catch the sunrise every day, and I just mostly worked hard for me to get up, but the wind was outrageous at times last night, and at 10 a.m. it's supposed to get like really bad, up to like 13 miles per hour, and driving this thing in the wind is not fun. So I said, okay, I gotta get up early and get out of there early before the wind in this canyon starts kicking up, and it is like windy now, but it's not gonna get really intense until 10. So I would love to just sit out here with a cup of tea and read, but I'm gonna quickly make breakfast, do the dishes from last night and this morning, pack everything up to go, and we're gonna hit the road as soon as we can. So I did have a lovely night out here last night, and I was planning on staying and like working a bunch this morning, but we're just gonna have to do that at the next campsite because that wind would not be fun to drive out of here in. So we are headed back to Zion. I just submitted for a permit for Angel's Landing for tomorrow, so fingers crossed. I'm gonna be there for a couple of days. So that's probably where this vlog ends. So I think I'll just do the Arizona stuff all in one, but thank you so much for tuning in. Loved having you.